My name is Pat Ash. I'm the manager over here at Dirt Dog LA. So what a Dirt Dog is, it's a bacon wrapped hot dog with onions and peppers, just like you find all over the streets, but it's an experience like you've never had before. We have our chefs, they created their own recipes. All our sauces and spreads are made from fresh ingredients, made from scratch, every couple days at the very least. Our bread is delivered to us fresh daily from a local bakery. So everything here is very fresh, very gourmet. It's very unique. It's not something that you're gonna find anywhere else, that's for sure. So everything is just really fresh, everything's really gourmet, made from scratch. This is why you cannot get a Dirt Dog anywhere else. So how it works is we have all our hot dogs are bacon wrapped and they have the onions and peppers on top just like you find on the streets of LA. We have 4 different styles that you can choose from. So each style has its own spread on the bun. Onions and peppers are gonna be cooked in some type of sauce and then it's gonna have its own toppings. We also have 3 different buns to choose from. Dirty sides and dirty chips, dirty desserts. Everything's made in-house as well. Our seasonings for our fries are made in-house. Our sprinkles are made in-house, our whipped cream's made in-house, our fry batter's made in-house. Everything's fresh here, everything's top quality here. You can't get it anywhere else. Alright, well let me go show you how Dirt Dog's made. So the first thing that we do is we toast your buns. You have 3 choices of bread to choose from. Regardless of what bread you choose, all our buns are toasted. Next step will be we go ahead and start putting the spread on the hot dog. We get the veggies on the grill and we throw the sauce on there that we're going to go ahead and use for your hot dog, and we mix it all up, get it all nice and soaked into the veggies, and then we put the hot dog in the bun and we throw the veggies on top. Final step is going to be the toppings, mayo, mustard, ketchup, bacon bits on top, and then you have your Dirt Dog ready to eat.
Garlic fries get put in the garlic bowl. Garlic oil, and so we toss it. A little bit of garlic salt. Fries. Finish it off with garlic bits. There you go.
So Tim's the owner of Dirt Dog LA. This has been his dream ever since he was in high school. He was born in the Bay Area in San Francisco, but he grew up in downtown LA, in the streets of downtown LA. He grew up eating the bacon wrapped hot dogs with the onions and peppers. Him and his brother would always eat the hot dogs, and his mom would yell at both of them to stop eating those dirty dogs, and that's where the name Dirt Dog came from, is because, the dirt dogs, the right next to the streetcars, right next to the streets, and cars are driving by, they're splashing dirt up onto the carts and stuff like that. So that's where the name of Dirt Dog came about, was from their mom, telling him and his brother stop eating those dirty dogs in downtown LA. So
that's awesome. Perfect.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah. All right.
So we put some of our in-house made guacamole. This is on a lobster bread. Okay, and then we put some vegetables down. This is our onion and bell pepper. Alright, and our chimichurri sauce goes on top. Mix it up a little bit. And then we top our dog with the coated veggies. Okay, and before we serve it to our guests, we add a little bit of cilantro on top. Okay, and then we also put our in-house made bacon bits and top it off with a lime.
Amazing. Get one really close shot of it. Great. All right, that was my favorite side.
first thing we grab our 2 skewers, then we grab our corn, go right here. It's our house-made butter recipe. So we throw it on the corn, spread it on the corn real nice and thin. We got our corn nice and grilled, ready to go. Next step, put some Mexican sour cream on it. And we throw some cotija cheese on top. Next we threw chili limon powder. There. Bacon dip, cilantro, rasping a lime. we're all about LA, through our food, the type of food that we have, the music that we have as well. Also, our beers. All our beers are from Southern California breweries. It's all craft beers, so we're looking to support, anywhere. We're looking to support Southern California in general, and the streets of LA in general, through our culture, through our food, through our beer. We're all about LA.
Okay, so this is actually our homemade or in-house made batter as well, and we dip our Twinkies in here. In the container, it's the whipped cream that we serve with the Twinkies, and these are actually our in-house made candy sprinkles as well. So this is the fried Twinkie.
So Tim, you really can't compare him to any other boss that I've had before. Me personally, I've worked about 6-7 different jobs with different industries, different bosses, and they've all been the same. They've all treated you like you're a number. Tim, he actually really cares about who you are. He'll sit there, take his own personal time out of his busy day, and he'll talk to you. If you have personal issues going on, he'll help guide you through them. He'll take care of you. So he kind of echoes that with how he treats the restaurant as well. He gives back to the community. He gives back 10% to the college students. He gives 10% back to law enforcement. We do a lot of fundraisers and charity events and stuff like that. So he's all about giving back, period, to everybody. Don't matter who you are. So he's trying to better the world as much as he can.
I am a general manager here at Dirt Dog. Basically, me and Pat, anything that happens in the store basically goes through us before anybody else. And basically we do a little bit of everything, a little bit of cooking, a little bit of serving, a little bit of pouring some beers, some, busting some tables, basically a little bit of everything. The thing about us, we're a very close group of people here. We're very family oriented, even though none of us are technically related by blood. We see each other more than we do our real families. That's something that we've grown accustomed to. Everybody's pretty mellow. We try to set a really relaxed home style vibe. And that's about it. Generally the people and the beer. It has its perks, that we sell beer here too. There are days where we're just irritated with each other. Like, we want to just throw hot oil at somebody. But, that's family is. We fight, we get along, we laugh. That's family. And if anything happens to one of us, somebody will always be ready to help one each other out. There's days where I just can't get out of bed, like just because I'm sick. And Pat will say, you know what? I got this. Don't even worry about it. Just rest up. And same thing goes for him, and same thing goes for our cooks, and that's basically why I feel they're family. I've been with these guys since day one, worked with these guys together, we sweat, we put our blood, our sweat, everything into the spot, and I feel that because we are so close, we are very protective of the shop. To me, you don't necessarily need to be an LA native to really be an LA person. I think just embracing the culture and all that stuff, because LA is so diverse in itself. It's not one single strand is LA. Okay. You have a little mix of Chinatown, you have a mix of downtown, you have a mix of Beverly Hills, you have a mix of East Los, South Central. And I think that's what makes LA. It's not a certain type of person per se, but it's a collective of a person.
Perfect.
Originally, I was born in East Los. Raised up in South Central, down here on Denker and 38. It is generally about LA street food, done gourmet style with their own little twist about it. You come to LA, the first thing you hear, one of the first things you hear, is the bacon wrapped dog. That's one of the staple things in LA. We've done our own twist to it, where we've done different variations of it, but we've kept it in the heart of LA. Same thing with a lot of with the corn. Growing up in LA, you hear that little ding ding ding, and that's the corn man. And he makes you that corn and all that stuff. That's what I feel is our customers are drawn to. We're not one of those shops that claim to be like LA or claim to be this kind of food. Because we have people from LA designing our menu. We have servers here that are originally from here. They knew about this growing up, We know what's up with LA. And, also all of our stuff is very from LA. Like I said, bro, the reason why I love LA is so diverse. It's not like a single strand of people. I love the fact that you could walk 3 blocks down and you're in a completely different neighborhood than you were when you first came in. And I love the fact that there's so much history a part of LA, such as, the history of hip hop culture, the history of Venice Beach, the protests. There's so much in LA. That's what I mainly love about it. There's so much jam-packed into one city that there's really a place for everybody here,
We're all about LA streets, giving back to the community. That's what we're all about. Is Los Angeles, period. We're all about LA streets, giving back to the community. That's what we're all about is Los Angeles, period. It's really important because, you know, we're all about giving back to the normal person, the average person, you know. We're all about supporting the community, you know. Not a lot of support goes on in the community from other businesses and all over. So we feel like, you know, we want to help do good in this world. We want to help as much as we can, push the envelope for other corporations and big companies to, you know, kind of put more money back into the community to make this world a better place. That's essentially our goal. You know, we're trying to make the community a better place, clean up the streets, you know, from homelessness to starvation to gangsters and whatnot. You know, we're trying to help as much as possible. So we give back to college students. You know, they get 10% discount no matter what college, you know, they're from all throughout the country. We get 10% back to law enforcement, you know, because they're very active in their communities. You know, they protect the communities every day. So we're all about, you know, supporting the community as much as possible because, you know, we all need to work together to make this world a better place, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great. Okay, and then that's good. And that's good for right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If we ever need more, we can always
Yep.
do